going to be very fun to watch for sure, the
for
early
sure.
game. Watch out for that early game. The moment Janus hits level 4, you can expect some big action, especially in the mid lane. Because Hate is going to need some time to get ramping up on the Granger. So while that's happening, while you're waiting for that, look for Janus. And if obviously, we also want to see if Kekedot's going to go aggressive on this one, or maybe they're just going to chill. We'll have to find out as we head into the game in a few short moments. Hopefully you guys are ready. We are about to enter the land of Dawn here in Game 1. ONIC PH versus Cignal Ultra in Week 5, day number 2.
Oh my goodness, here we go. But look at the gold here. A little bit of an advantage for Cignal Ultra. I saw 166 is just, maybe I think that's just a visual bug.
Oh, they already moved in. Really interesting.
And look at the matchup here. Top lane, we have Rhea and Dilar. Middle lane, we have Kyrie, Jay, Hate up against Kekedot. And for sure, the rest of Cignal Ultra are just trying to get the purple since they went for a Harley, which is really beneficial.
Yeah.
Going for that early power spike. And onto the bottom lane, we have Aquaboy and Invitational against Jay. And also Marky on his Bane.
And this should be interesting because, again, Jay is not starting around the mid. He is actually just slowing down and letting all that experience, all that pressure go into the Eve, and he himself is not really anywhere near the fight. Forced to back off here. But DJ also getting those wisps in. Marky a little bit under siege here for the meantime. And I really like the early game from Cignal so far. They are doing their jobs quite well.
That's true, because again, the Soul Bloom for Mathilda, they're applying a lot of pressure in the bottom lane, preventing or forcing Marky to use his Rum, because every time that his Rum is available, he will use it, he will get his HP back.
Yeah, that's how you usually do it.
Usually. But as long as you're using your Rum every single time, you are forcing Marky to retreat and get his mana back. I think he went for a double talisman for the mana, but then again, it's not enough yet. And also Mathilda is just zoning the Popolin Koopa out of the way, so it's just a free lane.
Yeah, that lane is going to be a little bit more favored, obviously, against Marky. Because, again, Marky he needs a little bit of ramp-up time as well, which is the reason why you don't see a lot of Bane. Is because it's very squishy in the early game. And it does take time to ramp up. To get those powerful deadly catches, you need a lot of magic items, which does take time. So these are the moments where Cignal Ultra can take advantage, and that's what we're looking for, and I think so far they are on the way to do it. Surprising to see Popolin Koopa not around the mid lane, starting off around the bottom area.
Yeah, I think they saw Kekedot on the middle lane on the side of Cignal, but I think they're just trying to focus on where are the rest of Cignal Ultra.
Yeah, they're trying to find out.
That's the reason why Popolin Koopa is also just roaming around the map. But surprise, surprise, a full stack Soul Bloom, he will hit you straight in the face, and that's the main problem here. However, it's just the early game, ladies and gentlemen. As we head back to the game, look at the position of Imba DJ here, Rockhart.
Back at it again, and we were talking about Imba DJ right now, level 2. Already has some pretty good harassment options, which is exactly what we expect from Mathilda. What we don't expect is, again, top lane being pressured very heavily. But so far, I feel like the Esmeralda is actually just holding on quite well. Historically, that's been the safe options for ONIC. Usually, they have really solid side lane anyway.
That's true.
That can kind of anchor themselves in a good position, even though they are being constantly ganked on.
Yeah, and he also went for the Avarice, so he needs to play a little bit aggressive.
He does.
And Cignal Ultra knew that he will play aggressively, but they're applying pressure, so he's not getting that much gold as expected for this Esmeralda. And I think, as I saw earlier, the Harley is already level 4, so they're just really applying pressure. No, you will not get those average stacks. No, you will not get that early enchanted talisman.
It's also difficult because as an Esmeralda, if you can't go near your target, you can't activate the Avarice, right?
Exactly.
Which means you just wasted your talent, your emblem talent. It's a shame, and it also puts you at a disadvantage because maybe it would have been better if you went Mystery Shop. Maybe you'll get that a little bit more discount, an automatic discount on your items. But at this point, yes, if they can keep the Esmeralda under the turret, this is going to be great for Cignal.
A little bit of a choke there. as Cignal Ultra playing aggressive. Look at this, 3 members at the top, and Janus just hit level 4, but the information has already been provided, as Cignal Ultra will try to still apply a lot of pressure here in the bottom lane.
Yeah, Invitational is still putting up a lot of damage again once more. The glue just taking over the middle lane. We haven't seen the glue go in action yet. I'm so excited for that, bro. I want to see that, and we might see it here. Yeah, but unfortunately, Kegadot's only level 3.
Oh.
Don't want to really fight without your ultimate if you're glue, which is being chased right now, though. All right, a little bit of transportation there. Kegadot holding on quite well. Invitational dancing around as well.
Yep, Kegadot going for a really tanky emblem here as the debut of Glue. But look at this.
Oh!
Catching him in the air with a deadly magic.
And follow up here again as well for Kyrie. Would have gone for the real world manipulation, but is able to be walked on now there by the Glue. Not really the right target you want to go for at these situations. Quite tanky even in the early game.
Yeah, but look at this. ONIC PH almost half quarter for that Lord.
Janus, sorry, will be taking the a nice attempt there, but again, Janus will be the guy holding on to this.
Yeah,
exactly what you want to see.
Exactly. It was a nice attempt though, Rockhart, from on the side of Cignal Ultra. The retribution is available, or I think it's not, as looking at the bottom left-hand corner, rather the right-hand corner, the retribution is still on cooldown. But look at the KDA 100 for Janus. He went for the mystery shop, so we are expecting a lot of items.
Yeah, with Bridlane though, look at that. The knockup is completely well done here for the rest of ONIC, but this glue just doesn't want to go down.
Oh my, perfect timing for the split, preventing any incoming damage, and also with the protection from the tier 1 turret, along with the energy shield, Kegadot will survive.
Yep, beautiful mobility, not to mention it is just so funny to watch.
Yeah, it is.
I'm loving the glue right now.
Yeah. Well, have you been playing Glue before, Rafa?
Yeah, actually, it's not my main role, but I had to try it.
Yeah,
obviously, it was such an interesting hero. But look at this. Beautifully done there by ONIC, again, expending everything they can just to make sure no one dies, but that, again, is just as a defensive option.
Yep. Oh, Marquis.
Whoa, they caught him out of nowhere, seemingly.
Oh, look at this.
Want to go for more? Dive in by Kegadot. Everyone's in. And the little pieces of glues all over the floor here. And Kegadot's playing around. Kegadot's on the Kyrie. He's getting pushed in. He's getting taken everywhere. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Beautiful, aggressive glue play here from Kegadot.
Yeah, it was really funny because he's already went inside the base, or rather inside the, or between the tier 1 turret and the tier 2 turret. But one thing that I mentioned here, Kyrie, perfect timing, using his real world manipulation, punishing Janus inside the tier 1 turret, and also getting those strikes up in hand, and getting the first death, or giving the first death on the side of Janus here.
Insideception. They're already inside the turrets, then they're already inside the player. And you're already inside the minds of ONIC right now.
It's all in the mind. It's all, you're always inside of something.
Yeah, it's always inside something. It's a real funny thing to go around this. But right now, Cignal Ultra not really trailing by far. 600 gold separates these two teams.
But look at Aquaboy, Rock. He just picked up his Demon Hunter sword, went for the Avarice. ONIC PH still weren't able to check the current status of Aquaboy as his KDA is 000, but with a rotation from ONIC PH here, Hate and Dilar going for this Falling Storm will not catching everyone.
That's really fast actually, so Aquaboy is in the right track here, but at the same time, again, Hate is also not getting kills, but getting every single jungle camp he wants. They'll catch, clears the minion waves, they're fighting under the turret. This is very confident here, and they will go for it. Going in the middle, that's going to be Marky going down.
Yep.
And where is Jay? Quite low still with Koopa. Kyrie under the turret. Blazing duet by Aquaboy. Demon Hunter sword in hand. They clean it up quite well.
Surprise, surprise, says Aquaboy. We're not done yet. 3-4-0 exchange in favor of Cignal Ultra. And look at the net worth. Well, even though that Cignal Ultra has the lead when it comes to KDA, net worths are still the same as the rest of ONIC PH. We're able to take down, or at least clear, the jungle area faster than Cignal Ultra. But the first tier 1 turret has been taken out on the side of ONIC PH as they will try to go for a little bit of farming. And Hate, I think he went for well, he does have his item. I think he will go for the Hunter Strike next here since he needs to get that mobility up against Aquaboy.
Man, what an interesting turn of events here. Fighting as well, circling Eagle straight into Marky. Again, one of the squishier members of ONIC will get chased down here by Aquaboy. Great retaliation. Gets a 1-for-1 on the top side of the map.
Perfect timing. He just got his purchased his Lightning Truncheon. So maybe on top of that, he also have his Clock of Destiny. So we're expecting a lot of magical damage from the Deadly Catch plus the run damage, magical damage, as ONIC PH will secure another turtle.
That's again Trill going over the ONIC, and again Hate is just having a lot of fun on this Granger.
Yeah.
So safe, right? I mean, even though there is a glue on the enemy team, you can't really go. Oh my god, Circling Eagle used on the Koopa.
Oh my.
Not really the target you want to cast that ultimate on.
Yep, but look at this. Aquaboy got his golden staff. So we're expecting a lot of attack speed for this young man. No crits, but more attack speed as Dilar getting sandwich, pulling the rest of Cignal Ultra.
Yep,
but
look at that. Split, jumping, all around.
Yeah.
You gotta say everything twice. That's a glue, ladies and gentlemen. All the skills, so good you have to say it twice.
Yep, right round, as the music goes over and over inside my head. However, Cignal Ultra.
Yeah.
Cignal Ultra just waiting patiently inside that brush area near the Turtle Cave, trying to go for a target. However, ONIC PH are well spread out all throughout the map. And look at this, Bubble surprise hitting someone. I think it's that Kakadot.
Yeah, that's gonna be the beautifully done scouting being used by Jay. Obviously, you want to use Koopa as much as possible. Check out those pushes, and if you catch a target, you know what? Send that in. You're gonna get vision anyway.
Yeah, as ONIC PH. Oh, they need to be careful.
That want to go in once more, but DJ fails a little bit on the Circling Eagles. That's one engage down, and again, that forces them to back off a little bit. ONIC PH definitely will be on the driver's seat in this coming fight here.
Yeah, as there's the real world manipulation.
Real world manipulation under the turret takes it down. The rest of Cignal are just watching. They're waiting to pick off someone. Not really a wise decision for me. I think. I know Imba DJ is going for it though. Wants to go for one more if he can. Doesn't. Escapes with just fat.
He decided to get out since that is a very tight choke point there if Cignal Ultra decided to fight. However, they're on the right position to go ahead and take down the turtle. Retribution is available. Deadly Catch.
Deadly Catch. They could secure it again. Once more goes over the Kyrie. Sorry, the Hate rather. Again, force a flicker out. Great with the follow-up. Great hits on the Bakito. And go in 1-4-1, and the Hate is actually in the hands of the glue, quite low already. That's a double. And they can get a turret once more for this. Can they? I don't think so. Look at that. Real world damage is real. Coming in from Kyrie. Ray as well does not know when to back off. Gets chased by DLR. Chased once more into Imba DJ. No more falling star moon means that DLR will have to back off. But just like that, ONIC PH, they have the goal lead again.
Kyrie with a perfect real-world manipulation, trapping every member of Cignal Ultra inside and punishing them for overextension. However, look at the items here. Ice Queen 1 plus the Oracle, so we're expecting a lot of shields after he uses his real-world manipulation. I think that is enough, but given the fact that you also have, again, a little bit of magic resistance there, giving more sustainability if ever Janus decided to go for the Deadly Magic skill. But Cignal Ultra, okay, clumping up together here near the coin, the crab coin, but Marky is also waiting for a nice opportunity. But Rockhart, one thing that I saw earlier, the playstyle or the technique of ONIC PH here as they use their real world manipulation as they push plus the Deadly Catch from Marky.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're very reliant on making maximum use of the ultimates as well. You also want to use, as you saw, even DLR is using the Falling Star mode to clear minion waves. They're trying to get that goal lead even bigger here. And once more, as you can see, DLR Falling Star Moons again. And everyone from ONIC is just in the same page. Synchronized attack under the turret here on the top. And they take that turret even more. Can they get one more?
I think Rockhart, they will, as the rest of Cignal Ultra is just trying to TP out. There's no defense at all.
11 minutes, they already took out an inhibitor turret. Kekadat's walking. Does he know he might be in danger here?
But
I
they
don't
need to be
think
careful.
so. Yeah, you gotta think twice before going into this guy. Kekadato will have enough tankiness at least to survive for the meantime. But Janus, he's on the hunt. Where's Janus been? He's been a little bit too busy hunting down individuals here. Busy and missing on the map.
Oh my goodness, look at the real world manipulation plus the guiding wind. Not enough to catch out Janus to get away from the real world manipulation, but look at Kyrie. Almost half HP from that shield right there. Purple surprise. And also disabling Kekadat with a gold pistol.
Man, even Dilar was just passing by. He took the life of Kekadot. Now the rest of the team of Cignal Ultra, they're kind of lost. They don't know what to do. Rhea wanted to go for it, but was not able to make it in time. Dilar again bullying Imba DJ right now, using Circling Eagle, even backing off Rhea with a 1-2 combo on the Bakito. Only forced them to back off, but now all the objectives definitely going to go over to ONIC here.
Yep, a lot of zoning capability for ONIC PH there. And also Jay on his Popple and Koopa utilizing his Popple surprise, able to place a trap inside the brush, zoning in the rest of Cignal Ultra. And also it was a nice attempt. I think one of the plays of calls rather of ONIC PH here is just group up together.
Yeah.
Don't make any don't give any opportunity for Janus to go for a pick-off as they are moving forward.
Don't give Kekadot an opportunity to isolate someone as well. As you can see, there's no good ultimates yet from Kekadot that we've seen so far. Maybe just one, but now it's almost the end of the game. Lord is walking up on top, doing some good damage already. Mid lane, waiting for the push. D-Lar as well on the top, bottom side of the map. Want to go for the push. Minions are in position. Kekadot's tanking as much as he can. He's already very low. Tower should go down very soon. The damage that we can see from Kyrie here as Rhea goes in with a 1-2 punch combo. Has to go out and flicker for the safety, and now it's probably going to be the last team fight.
Oh my, real world manipulation, try to zone them out, but Kekadot looking for a target, but Dilar with a falling star moon, ripping Janus away, putting him to the side for the next 38 seconds, but the rest of ONIC PH with the deadly catch, but the Rum combo, Imba DJ quite low, but look at the HP of the main inhibitor here.
Here we go, Aqua Boy, oh my god! He's actually doing some pretty good damage on the sides. He's still there, the minions are holding steady, and ONIC PH members, 2 of them are below half. Kekadot's in front, he's splitting up, he's jumping around, he's getting back that health, and Cignal Ultra complete the defense.
Nice defense there from Cignal Ultra, and utilizing Kekadot as much as possible with a split, taking down all of the minions away from that fight. But can they survive this next wave? And I think ONIC PH decided to back off for a little bit, give Cignal Ultra a little bit of a breather.
That is actually the big question. Like, one wave, great, you can survive that. But can you take a level 2 Lord hit? Maybe that's all they're waiting for right now for ONIC.
Yeah.
Cignal Ultra definitely will have less area on the map to roam around, which is exactly where you want to see ONIC right now. Though, but ONIC, look at them. They're being so defensive, meaning that they're really respecting the damage output that they come out of Aqua Boy, because I don't think they liked it when Aqua Boy went into the Blazing Duet earlier.
Yep, and that really hurts, especially removing all the minion waves. So yeah, you're right, Rockhart. The way how Cignal Ultra played this one out is go for a much more defensive. I believe defense is the best offense, but looking at the current scenario, ONIC PH are just patiently waiting for a pickoff here as they wait inside the brush near the left side corner in the middle lane. But Kekadot and also the rest of the crew knew that, yep, hold up. There's all the rest of ONIC PH are just camping right now, waiting for the right moment to catch someone out.
And of course, Imba DJ sees this, right? He sees everything that's happening on the map right now. But so far, so good for ONIC. No one from Cignal is catching up. No one's trying to poke in. Because I think Cignal's aware. They might be aware that their win condition can't be a big team fight yet.
Yeah,
because they got a lot of lanes to push.
Indeed. And there's a lot of gold to take for Cignal Ultra, and I think that is enough for them to catch up as the tier 2 top lane and the tier 1 turret on the middle lane is still alive though, Rockhart.
Okay, alright. So, yeah, exactly. So that's still some standing gold that ONIC, or actually Cignal can take. But Kekadot, I think, might have bitten off a bit more than he could chew in that one. That's not where you want to be here. 9,000 gold lead for ONIC PH. Cignal Ultra loses one guy, and he's the main front line here.
And that's a big, well, a big part of the composition of Cignal Ultra. If you don't have a main tanker, or rather the frontliner, the backlines will be exposed. And we've seen a lot of falling starmen from Dilar earlier, catching a lot of members of Cignal Ultra, and they need to be aware of that. And also given the fact that the damage from the Granger is really high right now, and there's no one from the side of Cignal Ultra to absorb all of those damage.
That's actually a considerable amount of damage. And now that might be a free Lord. And once more, that's Kekedot out of contention in this one. That is huge.
Indeed.
That means that Aquaboy will have a harder time in finding the big blazing duets because, you know what, we don't have a front line.
Yeah, no front lines at all. And also adding to the Aquaboy, or rather adding to the Claude here, he just needs to possibly squeeze himself at the back lines there, where, or rather utilize the Guiding Wind plus the Circling Eagle combo. We haven't seen that yet.
No, I was actually looking forward to that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, but I guess it's all about the proper timing. Since the position of how ONIC PH positioned themselves, they're always stick around. There's always Jay who's protecting Kyrie there in the back lines, as Kyrie is hiding inside the brush there.
Yeah, and Jay is actually one of the tools that you need to cancel the Blazing Duet. If you do a knockup on the Claude while he's on Blazing Duet, you can cancel it. And that's why Cignal Ultra also has to be super mindful before you actually release the Blazing Duet there. It's actually...
One thing that I've just knew earlier, Rockhart, the Protect Me Koopa, once the Popol and Koopa uses his ultimate, there's a big knockup once Popol and Koopa join together. So that's a big problem for Aquaboy.
Yeah, that's the knockup I was talking about.
Yeah, knockup, that will cancel the Blazing Duet. So they really need to get that Guiding Wind plus a Circling Eagle combo as soon as possible. But looking at the current scenario, ladies and gentlemen, ONIC PH now trying to take the Lord, and I think this is the last ingredient that they need to close out the game.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map. Everything's just so open here for Cignal Ultra. Once more, they are on the back foot, and they're starting to get into a point where it's scary.
It is.
It's scary to make a move here around the map, but at the same time, you can't. You can't be scared, because if you're scared, you're just going to play defensive all game. And you don't win against ONIC playing defensive.
Exactly. And their current composition wasn't really drafted to play defensively, because they don't have any way to control. They have that much CC. Yes, you do have the glue, rather, with a split, but it takes time for you to use your ultimate completely. You need to get those 5 stacks of the passive. But one of the best ways, rather, for Cignal Ultra to turn this around is to go for pick-offs. But Imba DJ, with a flicker!
Gonna be able to flicker on out of there with the slick moves, but will it be enough? I don't think so. Death Sonata was able to be used by Hate, clean up the main mid laner of Cignal, and now it's Rhea coming up next on the platter. And at this point, ONIC doesn't need a Lord. They can just walk on in out of there. Divine Glaive onto Janus, activates the Deadly Catch, and nullified by the Winter Truncheon. And Deadly... Sorry, that's Deadly Magic. I said Deadly Catch, didn't I?
It's okay. It's really close.
It is.
There is
They're
a
both
Deadly
deadly.
Magic.
Yeah, so... Oh man, that is just... That's a shame though.
Yeah.
And at that point, there could have been a big amount of burst coming in from Janus, because he did just activate the Divine Glaive.
Yeah. And also given the fact... Oh, but Janus!
Janus wanted to go in for broke! Wanted to go for the steal, but it was too early! Oh my god, and now ONIC gonna be able to secure this Lord against Kekedot with just a glue walking on over to Jay, and they're just saying go ONIC to this guy. There's not really much he can do.
Difficult situation now for Cignal Ultra, as both of the members are down. And also given the fact that the Lord is already marching into the middle lane, Cignal Ultra, they need to hold on and wait for at least 30 more seconds for Kekedot to respond. 33 to be exact, as the timer will go down. ONIC PH are already moving forward.
There you go, Aquaboy has the immortality, but will he matter? Here we go, and that's a big team fight. Blazing Duet in the middle, clears up some of the minions, but not gonna be enough to stop the Lord at all. That's game 1. Going over at ONIC PH.
ONIC PH, spectacular early game.
That's almost free supports as all of these are the guys that you want to hold down opponents.
Yeah, and well, actually, I want to see Glue on its full potential right now,
Yeah,
since
come on,
Cignal
give us a
Ultra
good glue.
decided to go to pick the Glue again for the second time, as ONIC PH will close their draft out with the Chang'e being played by Marky. We all knew how Marky played yesterday. He's one of the players who's really aggressive, so I think it can change the tide for Cignal Ultra if they can get for those early pickoffs.
Yeah, I mean, come on. What is up with this though? It's I like this going for broke style of Cignal Ultra. It's
Yeah.
it looks like a memeable game. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the big problem as well for the lineup of Cignal is it's almost all melee. Only
Oh,
Alice
yeah.
actually
Oh
has
my
enough range to
goodness.
do damage. So I don't know, man.
Let's see.
Let's find out as we head into game number 2 here. Cignal Ultra versus ONIC PH in week 5, day number 2.
All right, look at the top lane here. Cignal Ultra up against, or rather, yeah, Cignal Ultra up against Delar here, the top lane, as we go to our tri-cam. Sneaking over to the middle lane here, Kyrie. Again with Cecilina, Kekedot, and Janice going for probable steal. And on the bottom lane, we have Marky and the rest of the crew down there. But ONIC PH instantly...
Oh!
Oh
What?
my goodness!
How?
Jay with the level 1 Shield of Spirit spamming, and spamming in Badija at the back with a slow, and that's enough.
Right
This
after
is
the
that.
split cam, maybe Invitational was trying to go for something for like a really aggressive play through the jungle area, but might have bitten off more he could chew there. Underestimated the damage of a Baksha.
Yeah, as Janice here moving freely, going for the purple buff, and Jade trying to go for a pickoff. But talking about pickoff here, ONIC getting another one just in between the first, the first minute mark or the 2-minute mark.
I like it because they ONIC balanced, right? The amount of damage they can do in the early game into the late game as well. They've got that insurance with the Ling, and they also got the Pakito for that mid to late game spike. But we also have a Chang'e,
Yeah.
so that in case Cignal gets an advantage early on, they've got good wave clear.
Indeed, wave clear is really necessary for the side of ONIC here, but yeah, look at Jay here just playing around with his wheel, trying to go for a target, but Kekedot is also protecting Janice here, as we read before, as ONIC PH starting off the turtle.
Jay's having a lot of fun there. Obviously, Cignal Ultra knows that this is happening, but they can't really do much about it. Janice is nowhere near in position to contest there, and man, slowly but surely, ONIC PH getting the gold advantages.
Yeah, advantage 6.5 into the 5.5 for Cignal Ultra as we check into the item buildup of both of the teams here. I'm looking at an elegant gem plus a magic wand for the Alice for Aqua Boy here, but look at this, Janus.
Janus gonna be caught catching it over here for Delar, who will activate the Pakito shield just in the time, but will not be able to sustain damage out coming in from Roger.
Perfect call for Cignal, giving the kill to Janus, getting, or at least helping him to get his power spike much more early, as the rest of ONIC, okay, with a nice Abyssal Arrow there, but with the help of Marky, it's really difficult for him to get those souls. As we head into a pause, Cignal Ultra, again, they can catch up. Well, we all knew the strengths of Cignal Ultra as we talked about the panel earlier, or the pre-game panel. Their strength is the early game.
Yeah.
But as ONIC PH currently controlling the early game right now, we're expecting for Roger and the Angela combo to step up the a little bit of a notch there, since this draft. Well, it's still questionable for me. I'm not saying that it's not good.
It's a little bit
Yeah,
questionable.
it's a little bit
Right.
questionable because this is the debut of Glue, and they need to work it out. They need to show us for the second time that this Glue is worthy, at least an MPL worthy hero.
Yeah, and that's again, Midnight pointed out, like, is it enough to make it to the ranked games?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So far for MPL, it's 50-50, right? I mean, you haven't really seen much of it, but there have been some shining moments where you saw
Yeah, from game 1, right?
things could happen.
Yeah, things
Like,
could
things
happen.
could actually happen from this Glue. We are just not seeing it coming into fruition yet.
Yeah, as ONIC. Oh, the
Oh,
arrow
look at
connects.
that. Great connection again. Once more, Gekadot gets it out by Hate. Another kill going over to the jungler. That's 2 for O already to the lane.
Oh, look at this. ONIC. Oh my goodness. Give him a break. He will get it.
Yeah, at least Janus does at least secure that for the meantime. Sticking with the Roger. Going for the Roger wins games mentality,
Yeah.
which, again, it does have a pretty good win rate, right?
Yeah,
the
man.
Roger's got a pretty good win rate.
Well, every single time that I'm playing ranked games, I'm always removing or banning this Roger. It's really difficult to deal with,
Yeah.
especially once he is able to get a few kills in the early game and once he got his Raptor Machete. But Cignal Ultra is really confident as they have secured the Angela first pick, so for
Yeah.
sure they're quite ready for this one.
Yep, and Rhea is also ready for that missile arrow. He's able to dodge it just in time. Imagine if that hit. That would have been a very, very dead top side. So
Nasty.
for the meantime, again, Aqua Boy, we're looking at this guy's farm. Does he have enough farm? Is he going to be ready if ever Cignal Ultra's Gekadot wants to go for the fight? Again, the Ruby is also just ready to help him get in position, but
Yeah.
again, his damage has to be enough.
Yep, and look at the positioning here. Cignal Ultra going for the turtle.
Oh, this is a great position to contest the turtle with. Although Dilar does spot him out, 4 people from Cignal. Only Jay circling around here. Paquito decides to go in. He's done waiting. Hard guard goes for Janus. Lion bounce into the target. Puts Jay very low. They take down the Paquito, but Reyes taken as well. Jay with a follow-up. Aqua Boy gotta go down as well, but Hate, he's not done. Taps the blades under the turret. Still wants to fight.
Oh my
Forces the
goodness.
blades to move on out of there. That's a great fight for Cignal.
Indeed, and the turtle haven't been taken hit, but look at the arrow here. Aqua
Oh,
Boy.
connects again onto Aqua Boy. Flowing blood out of harm's way. Make sure that Kyrie's the one who has Selena, and while all that's happening, bro,
Ooh.
Marky, you sneaky boy. You
You
got a
sneaky
turret
boy.
and you got a lot of jungle.
And as the arrow connects here, Rhea still eyeing for the turtle, and Gekadot for sure have an information that, hold up, ONIC is currently trying to take the turtle now, so we need to do something about this, but the rest of Cignal Ultra will not contest as Janus will try to kill that jungle creep as he's still waiting for another core item here. Look at Dilar's item here. Brute Force Breastplate, making it easier for him to move around and absorb more physical damage. But yeah, look at the glowing wand as well for Marky here. And this is the thing. After he purchases his glowing wand, again, the magic damage starts to ramp up, again with the burn. Plus, he's also going in for for an Ice Queen wand, and ONIC is just waiting for that last item before they start to group up and go for the fight.
Yeah, I think Onyx just primed and ready. Exactly. I mean, they want to go for fights. They look like it. It's just that Jay can't really find them yet. They can't find the openings. But looks like right now they're going to force it. They're going to force on the fight there. The arrow hits the mark. And Aqua Boy gets taken out. Ray out of nowhere as well. Going to be removed from the fight. Another arrow hits. Arrows are raining here from Kyrie. Gekadot put up the half HP despite having the split activated.
Yep, they forced it, and now Cignal are bleeding. ONIC PH, as they removed another tier 1 turret here in the middle lane. Enemy turret's been destroyed, says the narrator, or rather the announcer, as ONIC PH will try to back off for a little bit, but I guess ONIC, or rather Hate, stole the orange buff away from Janus.
Once more.
This is not the play that we're expecting, Rockhart.
Absolutely. I mean, I was expecting a good early game from Kyrie, but he is doing great right now. And I think it's like this, they're going to be probably choked out of resources here because Cignal Ultra, they're going to have a hard time walking into the jungle. Look at this. Even Gekadot's so careful before he face checks into a bush.
Oh my goodness. Rhea and the rest of the crew here in the bottom lane giving some space for their core, or at least for Aqua Boy, to get his souls up and running as the turtle will respawn. ONIC currently also in position to go for small skirmishes like so.
Oh man, beautifully done there. And then they want to go for the turtle, trying to get into position, but it looks like ONIC is going to be ready for them as well. Want to go for the turtle once more. Aqua Boy is very far from the fight. Gekadot's going to go in. He's going to have the hard guard, but it looks like it's not going to be enough. Bonus round, Impa DJ makes it to the ground. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. As we see ONIC really destroying the opposition.
As the dust are flying from the meteor shower of Marquee into that small choke point, ONIC PH capitalizes that scenario and getting that 3-4-0 kill as Hate rather trying to get that turtle. Another arrow connects on the side of ONIC.
And just like that, you know what? They've got all the resources they want. Once more, Hate gets the turtle buff. Huge advantage for the guy. Denied already with the orange. Will they go for the purple? Oh, beautiful damage. Marquee, even getting all the buffs here.
Yeah.
Man, how's Cignal gonna get out of this one?
Well, one of the best ways for them to catch up is rather pick off Hate or go for a sneaky brush play, go for a surprise. They have a lot of control, as you mentioned earlier, the I'm Offended from Rhea that can pull a group of heroes on the side of ONIC PH, but that's the only control that they have. And speaking about Janus here, he is not on a very good position for them to go for a burst damage since Marquee is also getting a lot of damage.
Jay with a ring around Rosie gets target, gets Gekadot quite low, as well as Rhea. They can't really defend that turret, forces Cignal Ultra to concede it. Want to go for even more, but looks like that's going to be it for the meantime. A little bit of breathing room here for Cignal, but look at the goal differential. That's 10,000 already, and it's not even 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. The net worth is already more than the timer itself. 21.3 for Cignal and 30.8 for ONIC. And yeah, I agree. Not less than, not 10 minutes yet, but look at the turrets. And also look at the turrets of ONIC here. They can still use their turrets for the next game if ever there is.
Yeah, I mean, perfect. That looks like a perfect game right now.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to double check it. If ONIC can do this, they are looking at a perfect map control. And again, that's the problem. The problem with that is Cignal. They've got a lot of gold to take on the map, right?
That's true.
But if they can keep defending like this, I don't think they can have the opportunity. And they want to go for it even more.
Rhea?
Oh my god, Rhea is so low. I'm offended, but looks like they don't care.
Yeah. They will try to go in and Gekadot, try to move away. Not the right target for the Heart Guard as Aquaboy move towards the main tier 3 turret, but no, says ONIC. They will take down 3 as they move towards the top lane. Able to take another turret away from Cignal.
That should be it, man. I mean, ONIC is in a hurry. They've got a date or something. I don't know. One of these guys definitely going to go out for dinner happy today as they take another one. Jazz, the only guy remaining, Lycan Palace into Jay. He's going to flick around, and looks like that buys enough time at least for Rhea to get back on the field and clean up the minions. That could have been a really quick finish for ONIC there.
Nice decision from ONIC.
Janus, though, with good defense.
Yeah, good defense as well. I really thought that he can clear and take out Jay there, but he went for a concussive blast, so it's way too risky. Janus don't want to go for those risky plays there as they successfully defend, and go for another breather here. ONIC moves away and still going for a pick-off using the Abyssal Arrow from Kyrie. But I think they're just going for another spook, for another surprise attack here against Cignal.
Yep, going and setting it up as well. 15,000 gold, ladies and gentlemen. 15K.
15K goldie. I think that was how many items over there, Rockhart? 6, 5?
More than
5 items. Oh my goodness.
Oh my G. That is just a ridiculous amount of gold that ONIC has to work with. And this is looking like it should be close to the end. We're seeing Lord walk up on mid. It's not empowered yet, but will it be enough?
Yep. Dun 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 dun
hear it.
dun 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 dun.
Hear the Jaws theme in the background. Could be the end here. As we see ONIC want to go for dive slowly but surely with the Lord Gekadot. He's in the middle of everything. He's immune. He's flying in the middle of everything. But it's like ONIC does not care. They want to go for it once more. Meteor shower all over the map here, peppering the line of Cignal Ultra. And now only the guy remaining is Imba DJ, and that should be it.
Ladies and gentlemen, ONIC PH getting another sweep